Half of Mississippi counties are dry counties, and in 4 of those, they're half dry and half wet. Chickasaw County happens to be split right down the middle.
In most counties, municipalities are usually dry or wet, with the entire county being dry. But there's a unique situation in Chickasaw County. Our Jory Talley joins us in the studio to try to sort it all out for us. Jory.
In one half of Chickasaw County, you can buy and sell beer and liquor, and on the other side, it's illegal. However, on the wet side, only liquor is legal outside of the city limits.
In this picture, the yellow shows half of Chickasaw County being dry. The blue shows the areas that are wet. Chickasaw County Sheriff James Myers says it's been that way for years.
I think back years ago it was probably voted on in the city limits of Okolona and approved. Other towns like Hulka, Houston, it has been brought up, but it never did pass. I just think the voting base in that jurisdiction doesn't want it.
Chickasaw County is a little unique because it has 2 judicial districts, which are Houston and Okolona. And this creek is the dividing line between the 2. I'm on the dividing line of Houston and Okolona. On this side of the bridge, you can't buy beer or liquor. But if you walk on over to this side of the bridge, which is now Okolona, you can buy both.
On the 2nd judicial district side, which is the Okolona side, beer and whiskey is legal in the city limits of Okolona, but possession of whiskey is legal to the district line, which is Succotanche. So it's a little confusing.
The confusion leads to citations, which the sheriff says are handed out several times throughout the year.
People can come to an event, say out in the county, and they come through Okolona and they purchase alcohol. And if they come over to the Houston side, I mean, technically it's against the law.
You can only find alcohol at stores inside the Okolona city limits, like Dodge's store.
We don't sell until 1 o'clock on Sundays, so at 1 o'clock we'll be lined up, and then they'll come this way and get their beer and then head back across the county line.
Store leader Becky DePriest says the store places beer orders 5 times a week and couldn't imagine not selling it. She says beer, gas, chicken, and cigarettes are the store's biggest profit.
If we don't have those things, we don't sell the rest of these things. So those are the 4 things that we have to have all the time, or we won't be able to sell peanuts and chips and slushies and stuff, because that doesn't sell as much as those 4 items do.
Jasper, Jones, and Hinds counties are the 3 other counties that are half dry and half wet. We spoke to some Houston residents in convenience stores earlier today who didn't want to be on camera, but they talked to us about alcohol being legal in some parts of the county and illegal in some areas. And they told us it's been a long time since their area has been dry, and they would be opposed to changing it.